Hello, what's up? My name's Seb, and welcome to JumpInside Extra. This is where I just speak about what's on my head, whether it's about media or whether it's about games. This is just stuff that I find quite interesting, so you get a bit of extra from me. And today we're going to be talking about a recap of Doctor Who Season 1, as Season 2 is about to come out very, very soon. Now, I will just put out here... there are going to be spoilers inside this video, so if you don't want spoilers, then don't watch this video until after you've seen Season 1, but let's continue. In Season 1, right, okay, let's get going. The ending of Sutek, straight on the big one there. I find this extremely disappointing as a fan of the series, because I just don't fathom how they could destroy Sutek by hooking a collar up. Like, this is a god. Does he not have any, like, a pair of scissors to snap that? Or, I don't know, scissors might not necessarily work, but there will probably be other things that work. I mean, he's a god. Couldn't he bite it? Couldn't he, like, destroy it? It just seems a bit unlikely that the god of death is defeated because a dog collar got hooked up to him and poured him into the time vortex that way. I mean, I feel like he would have something just a little bit more than, I don't know, than a dog collar defeating him. Also, on that matter, why did Sutek care so much about Ruby's mum? I mean, yeah, if she was a special or a godlike thing, then that would make sense. That would make sense. Maybe she has the power to hide away from Sutek, but no, she is an average human. There is nothing strange about her whatsoever. She is quite clearly just an average human. And you're telling me the God of Death cares so much about this person? It would make more sense if the God of Death has been searching for this particular being for all of his life, and just so happens she is a god of some kind, and he's not able to eliminate her, unlike everybody else, and therefore she still remains alive, and he's trying to search for her because she's the one person that he cannot defeat. But no, that is not the case. She is an average human, and likelihood Sutek has already destroyed her along with everybody else. Touch upon that, there's another issues. I'm sorry, the series is good, but there are little bits of issues, and most of them occur in this final episode. And I wish that these type of things occurred in different episodes, because I would have cared less about it. But because it's a finale, you have to make the ending good, and it's just these tiny little snippets for me on the kind of the main, the big boss battle at the end. Like, this stuff needs to be fleshed out. So, for example, this is another one. How did Ruby's mum, how did she change time? Like, I don't think that was ever properly explained, like, how she actually changed time. Like, in the Church on Ruby Road, you see her walk away. And then in the follow-up episode near the ending, we see her now pointing at a sign. That's cool. I like that. But what made time change? I don't think a human has the power. Just a normal average human has the power to change time. So is that going to get explained to us in Season 2, or are they just going to leave it as that? Because if they come back to this and they say in Season 2 how it happened, that would be pretty cool. I'd like to know. Maybe there's someone controlling this whole timeline of events. Maybe someone's controlling the whole timeline of events all the way back to that original regeneration from going to Jodie Whittaker into David Tennant. That could be a really cool thing, and I would love an explanation to that, because right now that's just gone like completely random. But if someone's been doing this since way back then, and honestly, that would be really cool if there was someone controlling that whole timeline of events. In fact, I think it'd be cool if this mysterious woman, Mrs. Flood, this character was all the way back to that regeneration. That's when she first properly appeared, when the regeneration was happening. She caused that regeneration into David Tennant. That's the explanation to that. That would be a cool thing to add in. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but I'd like it to be a thing if she was written all the way back to this brand new season. She is the arc. She is this she is this current Doctor's arch nemesis, and we won't see a proper boss battle until like season 3 or something. That I would wait, and that I would like. But at this moment, and it currently stands, it doesn't say that she is the person that changed time, and all that we know about it at this current point is the Doctor went back, she saw her walk away, and then something happened, time changed, and now she's pointing at a signpost. Yes, I have confusion about that. Yes, I don't know why that's a thing, and we don't have an explanation just yet. So, okay, we'll move on with that one. I don't have an up or down about any of these things. There could be an explanation to all of them, apart from the dog chain collar. I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there's something extra underlying in this whole story of events. Maybe Russell T Davies knew that was way too easy, and he'll come back to that. Because, like, a lot of this stuff, just, it feels very unpolished. And from what I've seen from season 1 to 4, the series 1 to 4, back in 2005, I think it was 2009 or something, maybe 2010, I'm not too sure. That stuff was very nicely polished for finale battles. So it's very unpolished for this season, and I wouldn't have imagined it to be that, like, too many loopholes. It feels too many loopholes for me. Like, it's not quite right. Also, here's one. Sutek hanging onto the TARDIS for all that time. How does that even work? Because, like, if it was, again, back when the regeneration started or something around then, that would have been cool. But we're saying all that time? Now, I can excuse the Big Bang, because the Big Bang, maybe Sutek did die in that, but the Doctor reset the universe, so he reset the TARDIS, so Sutek was fine again. But things like the TARDIS going underwater, is Sutek holding his breath for the whole time? How does that work? Do we get an answer? Not really. I feel like there's some kind of like backlog. There needs to be like a series of how did Sutek survive all that time, because there were situations where I don't think he would have, if that's the case. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure. That's a question I think everybody has. But we're all just accepting that this is just a nudge to the side thing. And yeah, we just have to accept it. Oh, and something that I really want in this series, and this is just a small little complaint from me. I don't feel like Ruby and the Doctor had enough time traveling episodes together. But these three episodes with red rectangles around them, they have the Doctor inside, but he's not in it as much. Now, I'm aware that he might be filming something else when those episodes were recorded, and that's absolutely fine, but I don't want to see that happen again in season 2. Again, you only have 8 episodes to work with. You don't have your average 13 episodes. We can't have Doctorless episodes as much anymore. We're not allowed them. They're only giving you 8 episodes. Do what you can, make the Doctor appear as much as possible. Otherwise, why are you calling it Doctor Who for? Honestly, that's just a thing. Overall, it was a good series. I mean, there was those issues near the very end and those Doctorless episodes, but I think that's just because of timing and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully they don't have that issue this season, and it's a very good season this year, so I'm hoping for an improvement. And hopefully we get that as well, and if we do, then all ops, I'm going to get excited again for Doctor Who, and it's starting to look like that from the trailers. So, you know what? I will see you in another Jump Inside episode very soon, and I will catch you maybe for a Doctor Who episode soon as well, because Doctor Who's happening on this weekend, so I can't wait for that. Season 2 starting very soon. I will catch you in another Jump Inside episode. Goodbye. Hey, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, then please don't forget to consider to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another Jump Inside video. Goodbye.